the identity of Marli Jewelry. We launched Marli in 2014 in New York City. It's born in New York City. Marli is chic, simple, understated, and yet sophisticated jewelry. Well, living in New York City, which is, the fashion capital of the world, fashion is one of my inspiration. Travel is another inspiration. And modern architect and the building of New York City is another inspiration. And one important inspiration is women. Triangles and geometrical is inspired a lot by New York architecture. If you see a lot of the modern buildings, you will see a lot of triangles and geometrical shapes there. And this is one of, it has a big influence in my inspiration. Diamonds. Diamond is my favorite stone, because of the color and the clarity and the way it captures the light. It's very interesting. And then diamond itself is a stone that allows you to do a lot of things with it. So that's why I like it. It doesn't limit you. It's limitless. I mean, I like the white and the yellow and the rose. I like all these three colors because it actually depends on the complexion of the lady who's wearing it. So, some designs, they look amazing with white. Some designs, they look amazing with rose. I don't per se say this is nicer than the other one. It's just depending on the design. I personally like white gold on me because I feel like it really stands out on me. But I see a lot of ladies, rose gold looks absolutely gorgeous on them. The names are interesting. It reflects the design itself. For example, one of the names that I have is Cleo, which Marli's signature line. Cleo is inspired by Cleopatra, and if you see the shape of the Cleo, it has a very similarity, the one I'm wearing, of the Cleopatra makeup. So we got the inspiration from that. I mean, a lot of the names are also reflect Marli's inspiration. Another name, for example, is called Avenues, which is inspired by the avenues of New York City. So the names come by the design, by, we keep talking about the pieces, and then this is how I see the pieces. Avant, one of the triangle. So avant is actually comes from avant-garde, So it has this power and confidence. So each name really reflects the identity of the pieces and the inspiration. So we have Fifi. Yes, Fifi is actually very interesting because Fifi is a small name for Fiona. And Fifi is we always characterize the person who's wearing the jewelry, so that's another thing. So we get she's wearing Fifi, which means she's light and she's very feminine, and then she likes to hang out downtown area. So these are the names that we also give to the items because each design and each person who's wearing it has a character, so it reflects in the designs. In Dubai, we are available with Harvey Nichols and Blumenthals, and we are in Doha with Al Fardan Jewelry. So they have 2 locations. So far we have 4 locations in the GCC, 2 in Doha and 2 in the UAE. Also, in addition to that, we are at unas.com, which they launched recently in December 2016. We have some collections available, and we have some exclusive collection for unas.com. And this is great opportunity because we are getting exposed in the entire GCC, till Saudi. So this is very good for us. We like to relate Marli with lifestyle. So, we like to have department stores Blumenthals and Harvey Nichols because they reflect lifestyle. Women, they come here, they like to shop their shoes, their bags, their jewelry, their makeup. It's it's part of their shopping, the journey, shopping spree, the mix of culture. Actually I can say since I was a kid, I was very fortunate to travel a lot. I traveled to Europe a lot. I traveled to Belgium where, I learned about diamond. I think in my memory, everywhere I traveled, it has it's you're learning history in the grounds. You go to Greece, you get to know the ruins there, and then it adds up to your personality, and then it opens a horizon in your mind. So now wherever I travel, I can connect with people easier because, you know, like I've been to their places, into their culture. So, and Dubai was the same thing for me, you know, like you are exposed to different cultures here as well. So I think like within that traveling experience, I got the creme de la creme of, of everybody. And then that's why, like, you know, I consider myself citizen of the world, and I consider the brand to be very global because a lot of the customers, they have the same taste. The brand is young, but of course, you know, you have to keep feeding the brand, of course, like in such a competitive market also, like, you know, you have to keep on, you know, doing newness. Sometimes newness is coming by itself, frankly speaking, like it just evolves organically. But of course, you know, like we are going to expand Marli in terms of like having new collection, extension of collection. We're going to open new doors this year. You know, we're hoping to venture into Saudi as well. In Europe, a couple of places, and then the States for me is always a growing market, you know. It's just like, it depends on me how much I want to, you know, expand.